Welcome to No Shit's Given, damn it. One camera version.
One camera version. We are giving up on the other two for a while.
Well, yeah, we might be going live.
Even then.
So said, fuck it. We're going to Bill O'Reilly it. Fuck it. We're doing it live.
Well,
why not?
I don't have anything that I edit anyways. It's all live to me. We do it. I walk away.
Just save me an hour of editing and
half an hour of figuring out how to get it set up.
Yeah, and everything else.
Yeah.
So, fuck it. We'll connect the accounts at some point. Just hit one button, rant for however long we want, and then hello, internet.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. And so then after that, it's just there.
Yeah.
So
I think so.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, if we do it live and it disappears, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, no, I think it just stays there.
All right. I don't know how it works.
I don't know how internet works. I'm old.
You know better than me. You got this far.
Well, that's true.
If it weren't for you, this wouldn't exist. I'd just be bitching at you at the desk instead.
Yeah. Speaking of bitching about stuff.
Yeah? You got something?
Yeah, my memory sucks. I don't know what the fuck happened to that tree stand.
Yeah, you sent me that message. I was like, boy, I don't remember. We did a bunch of tree stands that day.
Yeah, so we took the 2 hang-ons off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, brought those home. And we did 3 ladder stands. 1 in the one field and 2 in the other. And I know we set at least, I thought we did all 3 of them next to the trail as we're coming out.
We put one back up.
Did we?
The one on that intersection, the super tall skyscraper one, like into the...
Did we just put it on the other side of the tree?
No, you had it. We went straight up through all the crap to the end of the trail.
No, not the platform stand.
Right.
And not the super tall one.
Okay,
no.
that's the one.
One of the other ones. There was 3, like, that one was actually in the woods, right? The 3 I'm talking about, you had the one where I shot that one buck out of that has a trail behind it that cuts over. Okay, so there's that one, which is across from where the one hang-on was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sat in it before.
Yep.
Then there's a sketchy one you sat in that you were sitting sideways in. That you didn't like.
And then because you didn't tell me that if you sat straight on it, eventually the seat would drop from underneath you. Yeah.
And then there was one in between the 2 that we latched to the top of the side-by-side. I thought we brought them all down and set them next to the trail. There was 2 there when I went. I put one up by myself, which I'm not doing again.
No.
That fucking sucked.
The only time I put them up by myself, only the way I put them up by myself is if I use a climber.
Yeah.
And then I climb up the tree with it, but I won't just stand up a ladder stand and strap it on by myself.
Well, I had the tractor, so I'm like, well, I'll get the tractor underneath it. But the problem was I couldn't get straight on the tree. If I could have gotten straight on the tree, I would have put the bucket down, strapped it to the bucket, lifted it up, and tilted it, and put it up against the tree. Well, where the stand is, I couldn't get straight on.
Of course.
So what I should have done is put it on the tree where I could, and then shimmied it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm a dumbass.
No, I don't know why or what happened. I haven't fallen since I was roofing.
Yeah.
Of any substantial height. And now just the act of hanging out in the basket when it's not strapped to the tree, I can't hardly even get myself to do it.
Yeah.
Just not. I think it's because my mind knows it's just not worth it.
Right.
Back in the day when I had no other option but to do it that way, that's the way I did it. Yeah. But now I'm like, it could be a whole lot safer if you did it this way. And I'm so far out there, it sketches me out. Yeah. Like if I fall, I mean, it's you and my wife are the only 2 people that even have a beginning idea where to go look.
Right.
So I don't want to fall.
I think I'm gonna put a strap on this tree, and I'll wear I don't need my harness to get up it. I think once I'm up it though.
Yeah, I don't use the harness to climb. I use it when I'm in it.
It feels pretty high up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
this one does. I don't know why.
You put them so far up. Sometimes.
It's a ladder stand, though.
Yeah, I think you got a package where it had an extra section of ladder. Cause every one of your ladder stands, it just seems super tall.
Yeah, they're like 20 feet.
Yeah, and you don't like to sit back in them, so you want them flat.
Yeah,
and I'd rather have it cocked back a little bit so your angle of your ladder's a little better.
Right, no, this ladder's straight up and down.
Yeah, no, I don't love those either.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna put a little safety rope on it.
Sounds like you need to put an air tag on the fucker so you can find them.
No shit. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I got swiped, but I doubt it. I doubt someone would swipe it.
Yeah.
There. I'm wondering though, did we leave it somewhere? Did I say, all right, let's just throw this over here because this is about where it's.
I've done that, and then come fall, all of a sudden you're like walking down the trail, like son of a bitch, there's tree stand. I knew I had that here, but 2 months before that, it's so bushed in, you can't find it.
I got my walking bridge in.
Nice.
So I got that in. It wasn't quite as long as I thought it was, so it's kind of jerry-rigged on some rocks and stuff, but whatever. It's just a walking bridge. So you don't have to jump the creek or walk through the creek.
Or to get stuck in it, yeah.
Yeah. So you can just walk over it. But I got that in, then I picked up some more. While I was doing that on the way back, I'm filling up the bucket with logs. So I got some logs laid down, not enough. I need a shit ton more. I need my chainsaw because I need to just cut shit.
Where's your chainsaw?
It was at home.
Oh.
I didn't bring it because I knew I didn't have time. I had half a day to work
yeah, I
over.
wasn't expecting you to be out there.
No.
I was
I had
like,
half a day.
He's at the property. He's looking for stuff.
Yeah, I had a half a day. Half a day.
I was on
I
the
worked
boat.
my ass off. How'd you do?
This was terrible. I don't know what happened to the fishing from. We went from.
Did you have the car at Burdick's Crossing Saturday?
Yeah.
Because I saw it.
Yeah. We put in at Burdick's Crossing, and then floated down to Glenfield. So brought the boat and the big stuff in the back of the truck on the trailer, dropped it at Burdick's Crossings, run the truck down.
Yeah, so
come back up, park the car, and then we can just pull the truck out, right? So we did that on Saturday. Spent 8 hours. It was big and hot.
It was hot.
But it was really nice when the breeze was blowing. Like, as long as I didn't get sunburned, I got a good tan, but SPF 50 every 2 hours, and I didn't bake. And I had a beautiful, beautiful day. I think she beat me 3-1.
Yeah.
On an 8-hour day on the river.
Fish. Oh,
yeah.
geez.
And a couple of bites, but it just kind of dead. And it's hot and the river's really low. And so the next day, Sunday, we went down to Beaches Landing and put in there and went up. I was hoping there wasn't enough water to get over top of Miller's Falls, so you can only go up that far. I don't know if you've ever fished that section. It's about 4 miles of river from Beaches Landing Bridge to directly across from Miller's Meat Market.
Okay.
So up through there. Really nice section of river. I've never fished it only once.
Yeah.
And so we caught the best pickerel I've seen out of the river in years, about 40-inch. It was nice.
Yeah.
And some smallmouth. It was all right, but just beautiful, beautiful day. So that was what I was doing Saturday and Sunday, just floating on the river.
Saturday we golfed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We golfed Branningham.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shit course.
When it's dry, it's really bad.
Yeah, the front 9 was terrible. It was like sand. It was like a sand pit and just hard, and there was no chipping. I tried chipping.
I don't know. I mean, there ain't enough water for them to water that course and have it be nice right this time of year. I bet you everybody's kind of burnt.
Back 9 was fine.
Yeah, more shade back there.
Front 9 was horrible. And I golfed good in the back 9. Front 9 I golfed, but we did scramble, captain and crew, 2-man captain and crew, and just best ball. And shot 74 that way, which was really good.
Nice.
But yeah, so that was. And I drank. I had a ride that day, and I haven't been out. That was my day to go out, and I bought the Surfsides, and they went down awfully quick.
Had a good day.
On a hot day.
Yeah.
And by the time we got to 18, I was in pretty good shape.
Yeah. Golf game, not so much, but
no, actually I did pretty good.
Yeah, it's like darts.
I golfed better.
But no, relax.
We got to hole 18. I shanked one off the tee, and Jason goes, "Well, why don't you hit another one?" He goes, "Use your partner's mulligan." I'm like, "Okay." Smoked it, crushed it straight, outdrove the shit out of everyone. I'm like, shouldn't have given me the second chance. But no, it was good. It was a good day of golf. And we went and ate the RBI, so
nice.
It was nice. Yeah,
we were hoping
my last weekend.
Huh?
It was my last weekend. Like it's my last free weekend, so I took it.
We were hoping to hit Squishy's after we came down there. We've eaten there already.
Have you? I want to eat there.
That Lewis County has a legit barbecue joint now.
Yeah,
he makes delicious. Have you had him at the food truck?
Yeah, I've had. Yeah.
There, all that, and then everything else.
Yeah, I've had his brisket sandwich.
I had to laugh. We stopped in for dinner one night. I think I had a brisket sandwich, and he's a very chatty kind of guy. I don't know if you know him at all.
Yep.
And so and this is a new business. And he really wants it to be the hometown feel barbecue joint. You walk in there. So he comes over and talks to us for probably 10 minutes while we're waiting for our food.
Yeah.
And then the next table comes in and he does it again. And the next table comes in, he does it again. I'm
Who's
like,
cooking?
well, I'm sure all that's getting handled, right? And I see people going.
But he doesn't have it set up like a normal barbecue place where it's like a station, like
no.
You know, it's like a Subway.
Yeah,
you
no.
go in there and you're like, okay, yeah, I want some ribs.
No, he's got your menu
brisket,
and you order off the menu, which is fine with me.
Yeah,
And,
I like those places. You fill up a tray.
Yeah,
and you just
you get all you can eat there. But I just thought it was funny. Like he's so new at it. Like there's only so long you can sustain that as the owner, and there's other things he should be doing.
Yeah,
but I mean, it was us and 3 other tables.
Right.
So I get it. But he's telling us, I did. I don't know. I haven't been in there. I think I may have ate at it when it was Memories once.
Yeah,
but
that place needed a ton.
But I was there back in the old days when we were little, and it was Beach's Landing.
Yeah.
And my grandparents used to take us there all the time. My mom's parents. And that's when the big dock was out back and everything. He's got all these plans to redo all that, right? So I'm like, that'd be freaking cool if we can get that going again. As we were fishing it, I'm looking at the pylons and stuff from the previous dock that's all blown out. I'm like, I bet you, and here's my little bit of rant about New York State. Here we go. I guarantee you when Beach's Landing built that dock.
Oh, that wasn't DEC.
Maybe it was, but it wasn't 85 feet deep of paperwork to get it started. I can't imagine what he's going to have to go through to try and put a piling in the Black River nowadays. I'm sure it can be done. If they're going
where the old ones are, it might not be a big deal.
I'm sure it can be done because New York State loves their money.
Yeah.
So I'm sure if he pays up and does everything, but God, what a nightmare it would be to do that. I would give up on it.
Right.
I'd be like, yeah, that used to be a thing. There's pictures.
Build one that overhangs it.
Yeah. Yeah, just like a lookout instead of an actual dock down. But I'd like to dock down to the river so I can just pull up and go up and have dinner.
Yeah.
We're going to fish down.
But there's not a ton of boat traffic on it. It's not like.
Dude, you wouldn't think so.
Really? There was?
Yeah, that weekend, it was real pretty. Everybody was out with the kids and stuff. I mean, I've never had that much river traffic.
Really?
On either section of the river.
I never see anyone out on that river.
That's why we fish it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, babe, you could just, sunbathe if you want to. And she's like, every time I think about it, there comes another boat. Groups of kayakers. And I was surprised how many motorboats were trying to do the Glenfield to Greg section. Like, you better know what you're doing because you scraped my John boat on some of this.
Yep.
But the river changes so much every year. The one section, if anybody knows, we're familiar with it, Johnson's Creek area, usually if you got 2 inches of water, you're scraping up through there. And you get out walking, not get your knees wet. And we blew right down through that whole sandbar had been opened up.
Oh, wow.
Every year or two, the mouth of the creek changes position.
Isn't that where you caught that big pike one?
No, it's Fish Creek.
Oh.
Yep. Fish. Bring that up. That's a sore subject. She mentioned that the other day because the first Saturday we went, I forgot the net.
Yeah.
And she's like, you better not catch anything. I was like, if we do, your ass better get in the water and get that thing for me. That's why I bring a third fishing pole now, because there are 2 of us. We're pretty decent. We can't decide, are we professionals or complete jackasses? Because if you see how good we are at getting it out of the trees and stuff out from the boat, you'd be like, these guys have to be professionals. But the idiots are the only ones that actually put it in the tree.
Yeah, why are you going in the tree in the first place?
Like, I put it in the tree 25 times in the course of 5 hours. Same lure all day long. Yeah. Like, I get it back. Yeah. So we're kind of professionals then.
Lures are freaking $12 each now, so you better get it back.
So we started right off. The guy's like, what? We're hitting this pile of trees, and the guy goes by in the boat. He's like, me and my father-in-law fished that the other day. There's like 5 good lures in there. Like, I'm not fishing for your lures, for one. And for 2, like, that is a fraction of how much money I've spent on this river. I've donated thousands of dollars of fishing lures to that river.
Yeah.
Just hoping for that one fish that I caught that she let go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll get back to fishing one of these days when the boys are a little older.
Yeah. It's fun. Like,
take off with him.
It'd be awesome if we could just get it set up to where even after work, we had a couple hours. We'd
Yeah.
pop in. She's like, I'd love to do this every day. Have to live on the river.
Yeah.
There's no way we can keep getting to the river and doing stuff that eats up so much of the time you'd want to fish. So,
Right.
but hell of a time fishing. That was my
Yeah.
weekend. Yeah, yeah, dude.
Nice. Baby's ears pierced. You guys did
Yes.
It was good.
Yep.
Baby's doing good. She's healed up already. Like,
Another,
not even red or anything.
I don't get to spend a lot of time with Denisa.
Yeah.
Right. So I see her, we talk for a minute or whatever, and then we're all off on our way. She gets like 4 extra notches in the mom belt for me, and she probably doesn't watch, so you make sure you tell her. But like, I've always thought she's a good mom and she's taking good care of the kids. But there's that, and then there's the mom that says you're doing this damn thing and mushes the head down and says hold still.
Oh yeah.
And I seen that, and that's that's an extra level of mom. I like that.
Mhm.
I like that. You know,
Yeah,
I would have pegged her for a softer.
No, we're both pretty old school.
Yeah, but I mean, like before she had the first one, even
Right.
like I thought to myself, Chris is gonna have
She still spoils the shit out of
like
them.
Chris is gonna have a hard time with her because she's so poo about certain things,
Right.
and so I was like, well, let's see. And I'm listening, and you know, I know what's going on back there. I don't need to go see what's going on. When I walked by and I just see her, she's like, wow, this is happening, kid.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing. And I love parents to do that because I don't care if they scream. We're all literally everybody up. The parents get so embarrassed. Like, my kid's screaming. Yeah, your baby just had a hole poked in her ear.
Yeah.
She's not gonna love it.
No.
All right. And they're like, oh my God, they come out. And most of the time we're laughing because poor Brittany.
Yeah.
Like, she's got to deal with it. What idiot signs up for that job? Go back there and make kids
And
scream.
she's so good.
Oh yeah, she is.
So good
She's
with the kids,
fantastic
yeah.
at it. But like, I would fucking lose it if I had to do that. I would never sign up to do that job.
Yeah.
And so half of that's up there, and then the rest of us are, we're parents.
Yeah.
So we get it. And so it's just amusing to us to see other parents have to struggle sometimes.
I was just like, I hope she does really good because my wife is picky.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is very particular. So thank God she nailed it.
Yep.
Because I'm like, I don't want to be hearing about. She
You.
nailed hers. Too.
I don't want to be hearing about it.
She nailed hers too, and
Yep.
she did hers too. So
Brittany is a fantastic piercer.
She's really good. Yeah,
fantastic piercer. We couldn't be more pleased with that.
Yeah, she's really good.
She's
great with the kids and everything. So
Mhm.
it worked out really good.
great with the kids, and really, and in that same vein, like great with the parents.
Yeah.
She has done art, in my opinion, calming parents down to get the kids done.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I don't envy her either because it's not like she's going in with a piercing gun and going like they do at the mall. She's actually doing a real piercing with a real needle. And
we went to the ball the other day, and there's a bench out in front of Claire's.
yeah.
And I was like, next time I come to the ball, I'm just gonna drop a handful of Brittany's business cards on the bench right in front of Claire's. I was like, don't do that to your kid.
No.
So I'm glad that went good. But yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention that, like, bonus points for Denise for just mushing her head in there. They're like, this is what we're gonna do.
Yep.
Because a lot of them, we've gone so far now. Like, I make parents read. I got a paper right up front when they're doing their consent form. Like, you have until the plastic stuff gets opened,
Right.
and I won't charge you.
Right.
But you get one ear done, and they freak out, and you don't want to do the other one. You're paying the
for
full
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Everything's open. So I've had so many of them back out, and then it really, the part that makes me laugh is we do it so much. I can almost see how the kids are going to go. Yeah. Right. So I can tell when they come in, they're jacked up, ready to go do this, but some of them just don't have it.
Right.
So they'll get one done and then they spend an hour and mom gives up and they go to leave. I'm like, man, if you just gave her like another 5 minutes to calm down, I bet you she could do it.
Yeah.
And every 3 or 4 times out of 10, I think that, and in an hour, she's like, could you still do that? I'm like, yeah, but I have to charge you the whole thing again.
Right. You got to reopen.
If you just hung out for 5 more minutes, you probably could have got this done for 75 instead of 150. Yeah. But I'll take your money. Come on back.
Yeah, the baby, as soon as she got done, she'd be crying. I'd put something in front of her and just shut up.
And she doesn't even really mess with them, probably.
No, not really. But I mean, she's always like banging around. So
when she contacts them, then she knows.
A couple times, but we found it since like.
Good job.
A couple other times she's lost it, we found it. And daycare once came out and they found it. So
wow.
Yeah. She's active.
I guess.
So
you
think you have it tight.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, I know.
But
She does the best she can, but it just. So I said,
even us, we thought we had it tight, and then daycare is like,
Here it
She
is.
picked her up for daycare. We found it, put it back in.
At least it stayed in.
Yeah. Yeah, the earrings have been staying in.
Good.
It's just the back come off. So
Good.
I'm glad we caught it each time. Like,
That's
saw
a
it,
that's a
you know what
miracle.
I
I
mean?
got to grab a couple extra on your way out the door just in case.
Yeah, so baby's doing good. She's all healed up. Her ear didn't even really get red,
Mhm.
like at all. So
That's because it's just a smooth procedure instead of a high impact trauma. Because
Right.
the piercing gun isn't piercing; it's punching.
yeah, punching it through.
It's blasting a hole through. Like
Yeah.
it's a needle shield. It's actually taking the piece out.
Right.
And
Yeah,
then,
yeah, yeah. 'Cause
and
it
there-
makes a hole,
right?
an actual hole. Yeah.
So
Yeah, because mine all were done with a gun when I was young. I think I was like 16. No, I was younger than that.
oh crap! I didn't put
I was
my
15 or 14.
I didn't put my ears in after
Yeah.
after gym. My bottom holes I did with the super cheap black plastic combs
Mhm.
we used to get when they're like the hygiene kits or whatever,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
The cheapest of the cheap things because that's what I had in jail.
Yeah.
Take all the teeth off. I had the fat end, sharpen that
the
sucker
fat
down,
end, that's how you do it.
pounded it through, and one of them is off centered.
Yeah.
And so 2 days later, I realized it and pounded another one through. But then that was how I did mine.
Yeah, I was
then
14 or 15 on the boardwalk and just walked in the shop and was like, I want my
I want
ears
these done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want them down here like everyone gets them. I go, I want them up here. And that's what they did.
I don't have any more room for another bigger hole.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck with 2.
Well, she was debating whether she wanted to get the thing over here done or if she just wanted another one here.
Yeah.
So she's got another one there for now. But
She can come back
she's
anytime.
going to come back.
Well, yeah, you keep saying that, but like it took the kid to get pierced for her
I
to come
know.
in.
I'll just-
Maybe since we harassed her enough on the way out the door, maybe she'll
come
make it
back
up way
in.
back.
Yeah, I don't know.
I get it though. Mom time.
Yeah.
You know, it's really a
She
thing.
has some time.
Dude,
She has more time than dad time.
that's usually a thing
Yeah.
too.
Well, she's a nurse. She works
Mhm.
312s. So she has 4 days a week where she's not
Yeah,
working.
but
Now,
mom time is mom priorities.
well, mom also takes care of the house,
Mhm.
which is nice.
Mom priorities.
But there'd be a day she could just decide not to clean the house and come do whatever. And it'd be during the week when the kids are in
Yeah.
daycare, you know.
we
Dad
can
has to take off time from work to get stuff done.
we can figure it out. All she's gotta do is tell us what she's gonna get.
Yeah,
We'll fit it in there.
that's okay. I'll use all the stuff. That's fine. We got more to do.
Uh-huh.
We got more to do.
We do.
There's always more to do.
Yeah. I'm sitting here. We were getting set up. I'm looking at my front of my shin. I'm like, holy cow! This white leg. I really got to get after it.
Yeah, it's too white. You're too white.
Hmm
Yeah.
I got a girl cold the other day with my comment. She's like, "What's it with the white leg?"
Ha.
And she's getting a tattoo. I was like, "Oh, I got tired of having tattoos, so I'm slowly
Getting it removed.
having
Look at
them
my
removed."
hand, it's going away.
And she's, really? No, that's such a stupid idea.
Yeah, you should be like, I'm working on this one right now. Laser. It's
yeah,
getting
I
there.
wish. Like, I wish this one would go away or stay.
It only went away to a point.
That's the problem. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't go away to be something else.
Yeah.
I'm stuck with the dollar sign.
Yeah.
So I just wish it would just stay in there, but
How many times has she gone over it?
3 or 4.
Really?
Yep. The last time it stayed longer.
If you use your other hand to beat off, maybe it wouldn't.
I don't. I got a pretty wife for now. She's feeling good about herself. Life is awesome.
Nice. But yeah, so yeah, there's always more needs to be done. My back needs to get done desperately.
Hmm
There's nothing on. Well, there is from 1998. No, I was older than that. It was like 2000. But still,
It's totally a 2000s dad.
yeah,
joke.
it's definitely 2000. It's totally like 25, 26
Mm.
years old for sure. Yeah, something needs to get done with that.
Oh, before we forget and run out of time,
Yeah.
because we kept fucking up,
Mhm.
and we've actually recorded like 3 times
Yeah.
and tried to put together episodes, and since you can tell, like, it's been a big gap in between.
Yeah.
So, like, there's all kinds of things that we have talked about previously that never actually made the air, and I got to get a couple of them in.
I have no idea what they are.
That's the problem. It's like,
it leaves my brain.
right. The one thing I really wanted to get on camera and on tape was our conversation about Mariah's surprise for me with Mackenzie.
yeah.
And I know we've talked about it a couple times now, so
Yeah.
this is old news, but I want to get it on there because I know she watches, and for posterity's sake, like, for those that don't know, because we never actually got it on the air, my wife left in May to go down to a concert, and unbeknownst to me, snuck in my daughter Mackenzie from Oregon, which is a feat unto itself, just to make that happen without me knowing about it. So, long story short, I was talking to the kids and the grandkids in the backyard, and I turned around and looked in the kitchen, and my daughter standing there. Blew my mind. It had been, since this is the year she turns 21, it'd been a big deal to me all the way throughout the year. I guess I've been extra miserable, everybody. But just pause on that. All right, do you think I'm a miserable guy?
No, and
all right, I'm
I
here
don't
to,
know how to see you extra miserable.
right,
either.
right. I don't feel like I'm a miserable guy, but the people, the girls that work here think I'm
Yeah.
just miserable half of my life. And I say, you
Well,
know,
part of your job is to look miserable.
right, it is.
So people
but
don't
part of
know.
my job is to be the ringleader of this fucking
Yeah,
circus we
yeah,
have here
yeah.
and get them all to do what they gotta do, so they don't like it.
Yeah.
But I'm always miserable. And I'm like, whatever. But I am a little happier
Yeah.
when my daughter is here, and,
Right.
and that's clear to see. So I came in with Mackenzie, and Stephanie's like, "Oh, he was so happy she was here, blah blah blah. He's always so miserable." Like, well, for one, if you had going what I had going, you'd be happy too. But I'm not that miserable the rest of the time.
I don't think
But
so.
I had been feeling a little bad and sad about it,
Yeah.
not being able to see her for her birthday, particularly to 21. And then the deeper we went into the year, and the more apparent it became to me, like, I'm probably not even going to see her in 2026,
Right.
period. So, out of this world, amazing that Mariah got her here without me knowing about it. Super amazing that it timed out in the way it did, where Mackenzie and I actually just had like 3 solid days where we didn't have anything else going on but building this deck.
Yep.
And I got to spend just solid one-on-one conversation time with her for like 72 fucking hours.
Yeah.
And even when she was little, I never had her by myself for days at a time, because I always had Mariah. We had the other kids. She, never had that consistent long period of time. And now she's older, so the conversations are more adult.
Yeah.
So we had some interesting conversations. But the deck itself, the conversations helped their way into building the deck.
And that's something she's gonna remember her whole life.
I hope so.
building that
I hope so. Like I said, I told you, doing the deck stuff there was building 101 stuff. Like, her father probably should have taught her how to use a screw gun before she turned 21, but she figured it out. And then little building tips and tricks. But what we did was we talked a lot about life as we built this deck. And so before I knew she was coming, I knew I was building the deck. And I don't build like regular builders because I've done it a bunch. So I knew I wanted a 20 by 20 deck with a 10-foot corner for a hot tub over there. So I just kind of sat down, roughed out an idea about how many pieces of wood I would need, ordered a load of lumber from Dahlhoff's, and I had delivered. I'll go get more as I need it, so on and so forth. But I know I got pretty much what I need here. But I never drew a plan or really anything like that. We did the best we could to make sure everything started off square and, so on and so forth. But there was no plan. It was make it fit, make this work as we go, which really at the end of the week, I wasn't done with the deck, but the conversation we had, like, you can see in life, you just kind of have to go the way I look at it. Like, I look at it, I want in 5 years, I want to have a second shop in Rome.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the mission is to take all the pieces I got and see how to make them fit so that eventually I have a second shop in Rome.
Mm.
I want a 20 by 20 deck with a corner of a hot tub. Eventually, all these pieces I'm going to make are going to fit in there to make a 20 by 20 deck.
Yep.
At the end, the deck looks amazing. But there's nobody that's going to be able to go back and uncover and see, oh yeah, he cut the corner here.
Yeah.
He should have done this there. At the end, the deck is the deck.
Yeah.
At the end, the shop is the shop. The goal is the goal. If you get there, it doesn't really matter how your pieces all get connected to get to the point you want to be.
Right.
She is a mixture of my brother and myself. You know me, anybody knows me, shoot first, ask questions later. That's how I do it. We'll see what happens. Fuck it. My brother will not plan, and then execute whenever the timing, everything's gotta be perfect. She is sometimes one, sometimes the other, sometimes such a mixture of both she can't get out of her own way to pull the trigger kind of situation. So just go forth and keep building, and it doesn't really matter how it gets done as long as it gets done at the end.
Mine's just get shit done. That's me.
Yeah.
I just want to get shit done.
Right, but I mean, like you say, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go and get it done.
And but you get it done by building. You would, even if we both had the same goal.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be different
how you got there, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Your money's going to change this way. My money's going to change this way. Hours, whatever case may be.
But my thing is always, I just want to get it done.
And
Like,
you got to stay persistent.
Right. And I don't like fucking around. Like, oh, I'll just wait. No. I do. And my wife hates it because I'll start a project and I just want to get it done. So I'll work 12 hours on it just to get it done. And then I'll feel like shit the next day, but I got it done.
Yeah. So,
She's like,
I mean,
well, why did you do that?
In the build up to it, you built the plan so that way when it's time to execute, you just execute.
Well, not much of a plan. I kind of jerry-rigged things in my head and figured, okay, this is what I'm going to, just like you.
That's my point.
About what I'm going to need,
Right.
and I get it, and then I work. But I don't stop until it's done, whether it takes a day, 2 days. I'll kill myself.
Yeah, I'm too old. Too old for that. And plus, I had her around, so we had too much fun.
I'm stubborn.
Yeah, you'll get over it.
And I just want shit done
Yeah.
when I want it done. You know, like it. When I was redoing our bedroom, I'd work as long as I could, and then I'd have to get back to work. You know, but like I'd keep pushing and pushing. She'd be like, "Listen, it doesn't have to be done for months." I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, all right,
I hate having an unfinished project.
Half done. Yeah,
I just want it done, and I don't care how long it takes. You know, I'll put the work into it. I want it done.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the deck.
Yeah.
It's fucking done.
Right.
Like I've done that. She's done added enough other stuff. It's, the guys at Dollhouse are like, "Hey, you're back. More for the never-ending deck."
You know what's fucked up though? I'm just the opposite when it comes to people working for me. Like hire somebody to do something. I'm like, I know it's gonna get done. That's I'm the opposite. I'm like,
so once I hire you to get it done, like I am a businessman.
Yeah.
I have patience. I have understanding, but not a lot of it.
Right.
Like I've got
she's more of a stickler. Like, why aren't they working like you work to get it done? I'm like, well, because that's not how they work.
Yeah.
But me, where usually if it's my project, I push and push and push. When it's somebody else doing it, I'm like, they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I know they're gonna do it. I know the guy. I know I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
I know he's gonna do it. You know, it might not be done right now, but it's going to get done.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering right now. Is I've paid for most of my firewood. There's another load that's coming in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
a few weeks ago.
Oh,
so I'm.
Well, I mean, there is always.
Like, I got and hey, when I talk,
but I'm a lot more patient than my wife when it comes to that side of it.
She's more patient than me.
Yeah,
that's for sure. So that was one thing I wanted to get on there, was that it was an amazing time.
Yeah.
With her, some of the best conversations I've had with her. We've talked, kids, marriage. She's always really interested in how come things went the way they were, especially now that she's older, and the more age that she gets and wisdom underneath her belt, I think it's even more confusing for her to try and figure out how exactly the situation came to be where I was with her mother.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't compute.
Doesn't make sense to her.
So she's old enough now. She got the more adult version of what actually happened and why it went that way.
Yeah.
And but she's always been curious about stuff like that. So now, at a certain point, we just kind of give it up, and this is what actually happened.
Yeah.
So that was cool. She didn't bring her girlfriend this time, so that was, I really like Ollie. She's awesome. She's welcome at the house anytime. The one-on-one thing was just, Mariah's like, before she left, she kept threatening me she's going to have to get a babysitter for me while she's gone. And I was like, I did manage to survive for 30 years before we got married. I probably can manage to make it the weekend. And then she sent Kenzie. So when I told her, like, you probably sent the only babysitter that I wasn't going to kick out of the house.
Right.
That was fantastic. So it was always sad to see her leave, but we might be seeing her some more this summer.
Nice.
She's we've got a doctor visit for her, so we're gonna do some things and check that out. Nothing substantial.
Yeah.
But even for a doctor visit, I'll take it. Yeah, she'll be here for a few days.
Yeah.
So that's going good.
Nice.
She's got a sweet job doing podcast transcripting.
Oh, yeah.
They send her the podcast, they type it out, and she gets paid. She doesn't work remote, something like $20-something fucking dollars an hour.
She needs to start looking for new work
Oh yeah,
because that's
AI.
going away. Yep.
Yep. Well, it was funny because while she was here, she was employed as a nanny.
Yeah.
And then she got back, and what part of the conversation while she was here was like, under the table work is awesome.
Yeah.
But if you don't set it up properly to start with, then somebody ends up getting taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And it was getting to be her.
Yeah.
So she was here talking to me about how do I set policies and stuff for this kind of thing. So we discussed a lot of that. She went home, discussed it with the family. They decided they'd rather go a different direction. So she ended up losing her job. Not a big deal. She bounced right into the next thing.
Right.
They're young. They can figure it out.
Yep.
And better for her, in my opinion. She's great with kids, always has been. It's a great job to fall back on, but not a great job to have.
Right.
It's a job, and it's hard work.
If you do it yourself and start your own daycare, you can make some serious money.
Absolutely. But
I mean,
she was making good money.
I know what I pay.
She was making good money being a nanny.
I'm sure she was. I'm sure she was getting paid good for that.
Yep.
It's just I know what I paid for daycare.
But they weren't being forthcoming about when the kids were actually sick.
Oh.
So most of the spring, basically, it bounced between her and the kids. At one point so severe, she ended up in the freaking ICU.
Jesus.
And so she's trying, like, what do I do about that? And, like, you got to tell them, like, if they're running a fever, you got to tell me I'm not coming to work,
Right.
But it's hard to set that standard when you've already been doing it.
Yeah.
And, whatever. But good for her. She's on to the next thing. I like something different now for her. Besides just the standard kid care thing.
Yep.
So that was one of the things I wanted to talk about, was how wonderful that was.
That's great.
The other thing is we actually have listeners and viewers.
Yeah, you were saying. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised, and it worked out in everybody's favor. We have a client that actually pays attention. Hey, Brittany. Yeah. Sweet girl. We've known her since I think she graduated with my son. So she's been getting tattooed from us forever. And in the last month specifically, we've had so many clients that come in and tell us what wonderful food they've made usually in our last appointments, right?
Yeah.
And so this girl comes in, Brittany, and says, I spent all weekend baking, and I made these cookies and these cookies and these cookies and these cookies, and these were wonderful. And I don't really like cookies, so I just gave them away to everybody. And she did happen to show up and tell this story empty-handed.
Yeah.
And so I was like, God damn it, I'm sick of this shit. I want some fucking cookies.
Give me some
and just kind of as a joke.
Yeah.
At the next appointment, this girl comes up and brings a platter of cookies.
Nice.
Fantastic cookies. She did a great job.
It's bad news for me when people give me cookies.
I can't stop eating them.
That's my problem.
Right. So, like, she came back another time after that. Like, she likes to get tattooed by all three girls here.
Yeah.
Which is how I know that she's listening, because we talked about how Kenzie was having a slow start here. So she went back and got one from Kenzie just to get her going, right? Real nice chick. And so, like, there's no way she comes back with the cookies again. And the second time, she comes back with a gallon Ziploc bag of white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. So I took 3 out. Mariah had one. I sent the rest of the bag home with Mackenzie. Like, get these things out of here. So,
dude, my wife gets pissed at me.
We just turned.
Wow.
Hey.
Look at that. We got to figure out what's going on with that.
Good thing I caught that out the corner of my eye.
Why did that happen?
Yeah. So, awesome job, Brittany, on the cookies. Also, I don't know if she watches, I would doubt it, but Michelle, another one of our clients, brought gourmet cupcakes, strawberry lemonade cupcakes. She used real lemon in the cupcakes, It tasted like you were biting a strawberry lemonade, glass of lemonade. But the camera just decided I am the one that's just so
You
good
are
looking.
the one.
I am the one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I've always been the one.
I'm gonna have to stop this.
Pause.